Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King freaking Kansas here, bringing you another movie review way. In particular, a bad movie review, guys. I think this is going to probably be the last of my series that I had going on for a little while, and then I'm going to get back to normal, watch whatever the hell I want and post whatever. I think you can only watch so many bad so-called movies before you start to lose your mind, and it takes a toll on you. You can see my eyes are kind of shiny and stuff because it's real late when I'm watching this, and then until I post it tomorrow, so all you guys can see what's going on, I'll be wide awake again, right? Anyways, what the hell I'm here for? I'm here because I'm doing Transformers: The Last Night, directed by Michael Bay. Came out in 2017. It's about 2 hours and I want to say 25, 35 minutes if you count the post-credit, with Gemma showing up as Quintessa in human form, touching Unicron's horns or approaching it with some idiot there. I don't even know who that was. Anyways, it still starts Mark Wahlberg as Cade Yeager. You got Sir Anthony Hopkins joining the cast as Sir Edmund Burton. You got Josh Duhamel returning as Lennox. Well, here and there, not too much. You got Laura Haddock, who plays Vivian. It's Mark Wahlberg's new love interest, let's say eventually, right? Because, she's British, she's stubborn, she's a teacher, she thinks a whole bunch of things are crap, but whatever, she comes around near the end when shit happens. Anyways, then you got Santiago Cabrera, he plays Santoya, he's kind of like the new military guy who's in charge. You got Isabela Merced, she's the little girl that you come across in the series, she's an orphan pretty much. She has little squeaks or whatever, that little stupid blue thing that goes around. She plays Isabela. You got Jerrod Carmichael. He's the new comedy here. We don't have no T.J. Miller, so we have him playing Jimmy. You got Stanley Tucci doing a little cameo at the beginning because he did such a good job in the last one. Let's bring him in this one. He plays drunken Merlin, which is fucking... Anyways, I'll get to that. You got the knights here. You got King Arthur, Lancelot, Percival, Gawain, Tristan. I can go on and on. You got General Glen Morshower, he comes back as himself again to work with Lennox. You got Gemma as Quintessa. You got John Turturro coming in as Simmons for a little while, which was good to see. Tony Hale, the computer science geek that everybody, refers to trying to save the world to. John Goodman as one of the voices as, good old Hound, and that's all she wrote. But, literally, guys, I don't want to spend the whole entire time bashing this movie, but it was bad. I can tell you right now, I think I haven't been disappointed in any more of the Transformers films than this one. The Last Night, I'm thinking fucking medieval times. You show King Arthur and the knights in the trailer, and you're thinking, okay, this is going to take place in the past, and we're going to maybe find out a little bit more of the history of the Transformers, but nope. King was fooled, and so was everybody else, and everybody was pissed off. Movie was okay, guys. Not as good as The Age of Extinction. I told you, from the two with Mark Wahlberg, the last one was better than this one. Like I said, maybe my expectations were high. Story was lame. You had Grimlock chewing on cop cars in a scrap yard. You got this John Buscemi Transformer with the whole things there, with a whole bunch of, stupid things like Starscream's head and stuff like that. Whatever. Drift is a different color. Instead of being blue, he's red. Hound's in it. You got little baby Dinobots. Don't ask me how or when, but you have little baby Dinobots. You got Yeager, who doesn't even talk to his daughter. He's kept away from her, so they won't track him down and hurt her in a sense and stuff like that. I guess that's the deal he made, stay away. So he's like an outlaw. People are still hunting Transformers. They're still going after people. There's one canopy that the girl... Izzy was hiding with, and he gets blown up. Squeaks is a little blue scooter thing, which I still don't know how the fuck that thing moved around and did whatever it did to save the day, especially near the end of the last battle. You got Prime, who's floating in space, then managed to go on Cybertron that's wrecked. I don't know how the hell that's possible, but apparently the planet can move with Quintessa's help, played by Gemma Chen. Keep on messing up her name. And she kind of touches Prime's face, brainwashes Prime, and he becomes Nemesis Prime. Because, he's going to go help her and whatever. Then you got Megatron, who's on Earth. He turned to Galvatron to Megatron miraculously. We don't even know how he did it, but he's Megatron. You got Barricade, the Mustang, back, retooled, cop car again. So you got the little Bumblebee and chase scene on the street between those two, which was lame, to tell you the truth. Megatron trying to recruit his gang of Decepticons that he's asking Lennox to release in order to help him find out what's going on with Unicron, these horns that are popping out of the planet and shit like that, that he's, gonna backstab him. That's gonna happen. And he's doing it like Suicide Squad, which was kind of shit. I don't know. To me, it didn't work at all. What's the point of recruiting some of these guys and they die like nothing, right? Whatever. Megatron looked pretty cool. I'll give him that, with the little horns or claws in front of his face and shit. So I can't wait to make a studio series out of that, and I'll pick that up 100%. I will. Turns into a jet, I believe, and I don't know what else, but for the most part, a jet. But his design looks pretty cool, so I'm waiting for that to come eventually. But yeah, you have Quintessa, then you got her believing, Merlin, to use Merlin's staff that takes 12 Transformer knights to turn into a 3-headed dragon to kind of attack and help King Arthur at the beginning of the... I'm like, okay, whatever. That was a little weird. And then what pissed me off is that you made Merlin drunk and Stanley Tucci played him. It's like, they could have been a little bit more serious about that, right? It's it's not a joke, right? And then you got the knights, and you're like, okay, cool, it's going to be here. Then nope, it goes present day, Anthony Hopkins. He has this fucking look like a headmaster, that Cogman, and he's psycho, and he attacks Mark Wahlberg and a whole bunch of other shit. You got Hot Rod, which speaks French, and then he turns into a Lamborghini, which was okay, but the French accent, come on. It was cool to see the old World War II tanks, Bumblebee being an army military guy back in the day, but doesn't fucking seem to remember Anthony Hopkins' character, fooling around with history, the wall of Wiccans with, even Sam was on there. Shia LaBeouf's little weird-looking face there, so whatever. It is what it is. And then them to travel over there, and it's a skydive, and then this stupid control thing is falling down, and I finally realized what it was. That's why there was no grabbing. They were flipping around and had a hard time to grab the staff back and shit like that. And I'm like, okay, whatever, But you got your Optimus Prime scene coming in and saving the day off the dragon and slicing Infernicus, I think it was. It was these 6 bull-headed looking creatures that formed one big badass guy, and he kind of got them to separate and he cut their heads off and shit. That was the Optimus Prime moment, and that's pretty much it in a nutshell. It was just stupid from beginning to end, the little talisman that was going on Mark Wahlberg that he can use as a sword, and they were trying to tie the the Knights of the Round Table to this, and it just didn't work well. It flat on a whole bunch of multiple things. Jokes that weren't really funny. I don't want to keep on going bashing on this film, guys. It is what it is. Did I still want to watch another one? Yeah, I want to see the fucking conclusion to Unicron in the ground and shit, and Quintessa, Give Mark Wahlberg his trilogy. Come up with another one. As bad as it may be, whatever. Put it directly to Netflix or some shit. I'm good with that. Or even Paramount Plus. Just get it done. But for the most part, yeah, I'm glad Michael Bay's not a part of the shit no more. Hopefully they'll get back to the G1 things instead of tweaking and messing things up. But yeah, my expectations maybe for this, maybe like a lot of people who got fooled by the trailer, kind of pissed a lot of us off, and why we don't seem to like The Last Night. It was The Last Night for many reasons, But that's it, guys. I'm done. That's my official Transformers The Last Night movie review, directed by Michael Bay, starring Mark Wahlberg and a whole bunch of other characters here. Hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other reviews on our YouTube channel. My new live watch videos that's going to be dropping this Tuesday. WandaVision. I'm going to watch the first 2 episodes live. You guys are free to join with me and kind of see my reaction as I'm watching. There'll be a lot of talking, so if you're here to watch WandaVision, whatever, it ain't going to happen. You ain't going to even see it on the screen. I'll just tell you that. So tune in for that. See how that goes. And then hopefully if that goes well and you guys like it, I'll probably be tackling Agatha All Along that starts in the fall. So anyways, that's it for now. Stay off the King's Throne, and I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube land.